in his previous spell in charge of Chelsea. What about Manuel Pellegrini at Manchester City? Because he's been signing players on the quiet, hasn't he? But he's been spending a lot of money. How's he settled into life at Manchester
I think he's done really well. And I think that the one thing that always baffles me about as you prepare for a new season is, why on earth would you sign a player at the last minute when you've already kicked off the Premier League season? In terms of bedding in and trying to find your best formation, your best lineup, your best 11, it makes no sense to me. So Manchester City have bucked the trend almost in the Premier League, gone out and done their business early. They've spent an awful lot of money on impressive players, haven't they? Navas, you know, Fernandinho. They've strengthened the strike force, Jovetic as well. And it's interesting, isn't it? Mourinho has already tried a trick at the mind games, because I think the title winners will come from between Chelsea and Man City, and he says that Man City have got by far and away the best squad. It's almost their title to lose. So it's almost his shot across the bows at Pellegrini. I have slight doubts over Pellegrini, because we're told that what attractive football he plays, how he was a success despite spending absolutely, you know, millions.
They were 5-0 up against Milan the other day, weren't they?
Well, absolutely, it's impressive. But he spent an awful lot of money at Real Madrid. They didn't win anything. He's not won a major trophy in Europe, so he's still got it all to prove. But I feel that they've done their business early. I think if he can get the best out of this squad, which he's promising to do by playing open, expansive football, there'll be a team to really, you know, stop. I think it will come between Chelsea and Man City for the title. I've just got a sneaky feeling, because of the quality within the squad, that City might just nick it.
What about this,
tight.
Jason? What about this idea that Pellegrini hasn't won trophies, hasn't got the pedigree? Okay, he's managed teams.
No, I think that's unfair on him, really. He did very, very well in South America. He was in Argentina, very, very competitive league. Did very, very well there. And I think he's done well in Spain. And I think, okay, fair enough, he didn't win anything at Real Madrid, but he'll throw back in your face saying it was a record points total. They're playing against probably the best.
You don't get a trophy for that, then.
No, I know.
You get a trophy for finishing fourth in the Premier League.
Open top bus parade.
I think to be fair, you see, okay, he didn't win a trophy, but you've got to look at the overall work he's done at the clubs he's been at. And I think sometimes we're a bit narrow in sort of thinking, well, he won this trophy and this trophy. I think you look at the job he's done in Malaga, look at the job he's done at previous clubs. I think he's a very, very good manager. The big risk with him, obviously, is coming into England. He's not worked here before. You never quite know whether that's going to work out. Whether he might find it too intense, too competitive, too difficult to sort of manage, and that the sort of fast flow of the games. I think City are going to be really, really exciting this season. They're going to score an awful lot of goals, a lot of goals. I think they'll concede a lot of goals as well, actually. So I think they'll be a really exciting team. I think it's interesting that John's sort of writing off Manchester United, really. I mean, because they finished 11 points ahead last season, and they haven't lost anyone. Obviously, they might lose Rooney, clearly, and they might bring in people. So I think it's quite a big shift for them to suddenly drop out of the top two in your thinking, really. But obviously, I appreciate that Moyes is an unknown quantity in terms of being a title contender, and I think it will be fascinating to see how they start. But I like Pellegrini. I think he's a good coach. I've only heard good things about him. And I think the fact that he hasn't won a trophy, I think is a little bit unfair on him.
Yeah, OK. So I want to talk about one of the other clubs that's got a new manager as well. It's Roberto Martinez at